I'm Lieutenant Jennifer Kerlin. I've been on the department for 24 years. On June 24th, 2021, I was lieutenant on platform 21 on C shift, and we had a normal shift. Late at night, early in the morning, about just after 1 o'clock, we responded to an alarm ringing call with engine 76 over to the Surfside area. It was a very chaotic scene for me, but we jumped right into action, and after all was said and done, my crew and I rescued 17 people from the balconies. They were trapped, they couldn't get out any other way. After that call, it was just a dump of emotion when I got back to the station the next day around noon, and everything kind of just fell apart. Some of the things that I was feeling and experiencing after this huge call was extreme depression, guilt, sadness, a lot of anger, jumpiness, hearing things, seeing shadows, a lot of things I really just didn't understand what these, I knew they had to do with PTSD and this call, but I had no idea why, the why behind it. And speaking with Richie Portello, and then getting help from a psychologist, and then also doing the IASIS treatment. All of these things in conjunction with trying to eat better, not overindulging in alcohol, trying to exercise, mindfulness, all these things helped me over the next year to improve slowly. Then of April of last year, I took a NIMS class, and it was about expanding incidents, and this call came up again. And out of nowhere, it's like a freight train, a silent freight train came and just hit me and knocked me all the way down. And then it was severe. I was having suicidal ideation, and not that I felt that I would be a problem to anybody or I'd be better off. It was these persistent, intrusive thoughts that really made me so uncomfortable. I couldn't function, I couldn't sleep, I didn't want to eat. Crying all the time, super jumpy, very irritable, very angry, guilt, all these things in one of just waves of feeling like I'm okay and I handle it, and then I can't. And that's when I got help, and I think I need to go through the department this time. And that's what began my next phase of getting help. I opted to start a workers' comp case to get help for my PTSD and all the associated symptoms. And I really wish that I would have done that the year prior, because through that, I was given a psychiatrist who helped me. He recommended some medication. I hate taking medication. I don't want to take antidepressants, but it helps me function, and it's to help to get me over the hump. And then I have my psychologist, who I absolutely love. And we don't just talk about this call. We talk about the department, but we talk about everything, because I'm not just the department. I am a whole person. It's smarter to talk about it. You don't just want to shove it down and close the top of the box, because eventually the box explodes and it all comes out. And then that's when the really bad things happen. We have firefighter suicide, alcohol abuse, substance abuse, domestic violence, all these things that we see happen. And when I see these happen, I'm like, we need to reach out to these people that have strayed and try to get them back on the path so they can have a great career. And I was very grateful that the beginning of my mental health recovery started with a simple conversation with a guy who had been there.